different perspectives, but first game, and just to give you guys an update on, or an idea of how we're going to be doing this broadcast, we are going to be using the replay mode and going through a game in its entirety, so we get to see everybody on this map. Yeah, it's a good old 50-50, but a pistol will be found, and I think that's a wrap for Kenshi. Although he goes to the bottom, Booga gets some minis out. He's going to continue to chase no matter what, though, because he knows Slurp Juice, Slurp cans. No, he loses it to a burst AR. Kenshi will win. Not too many all around, so regardless, here's his lucky in a box. Yes, they're right on top of each other, but only a few mats. He gets on the roof, a nice shot. Traded on both sides, and now he's gonna try to get around the wall, but still some shields on the other side. That might cue his lucky to go down and hopefully get away into the house, but I don't know if he can actually do so. Still two players on the outside of this that might end up pushing. The other player, Drew, dropping down now, and also, oh, okay. Good reaction from Sizz to recognize that there was going to be, no, that was Sizz's in fact.
Down under, which he already did. Let's see if he can land some shots here. This is going to be a big opener for him potentially right now. There is a chest in front inside of that shack there. And yes, he is. He's going to find the 90 piece for the opener right now. And it's looking like the full commitment here. Remember, he does have those crash pads, Balla, so he can get in and out of any of these boxes if Bryce wants to, and it doesn't matter. He's going to find a nice little opening there onto Alec and also get tagged up in the process from Polarized. Noel peeking out from the cone. Love the defensive walls right now from Synax, but a little bit of respect on the player for Noel, but Noel's not going to care for it. He jumps in the box for the 50-50, and attack is going to win the exchange here, landing what needed to be done. Young Gun, though, your perspective on top already with an elimination. Here in the Authority, he looks like he has a bit of trouble right now because Trap is trying to get a piece of the action. Great snipe shots to open things up, though.
Yeah, that'll be so good, and maybe a couple crash pads to get close on top of him and also potentially get in the box. Yeah, he's going to throw it. That will break and bust in, but it doesn't matter. You will bait him in, and that's certainly a trap.
He's going to land on these cones. Both crash pads already out. He's going to escape this zone with barely any HP. Might have actually been worth it just run through the bush to see if he got lucky again with some bandages, but doesn't matter. 90 metal is all he's got. This is a shot that's going to probably make or break his standing here. Let's see if he can hit it.
Yes,
and yes, he is. He's going to find the sniper shot that is going to bail him out. Now he has some HP to work with.
Didn't actually qualify out of opens for EU, and now to do it on NA West on probably 160 ping, because I'm pretty sure he's Eastern European as well. That is that's interesting. So at least he gets the opportunity now.
What does it say? Oh man, here's Spectro. Man, Spectro's been around the West scene for a long time. Like I said, It feels really good to see the West region back on the map right here, getting some of that. Take a look. There's a little bit of a battle going on up here, though. It's Daxtor who's trying to get into the action, and Mars OW. Mars had a great day yesterday. It's not looking too hot right now. Again, perspective though. Eyes on Okar here, who's in a world of trouble. Does try to jump for the launch, but actually misses it because the Peppers push him out a little too far, but that's okay. Either way, he does to elevate here and stay in the game. A little bit of a replay down in your left corner, though. Another fight's happening. It's Reet, his victory royale with his final moments. Good to see Reet on top right now, too.
Yeah, that's a West player who, for sure, had a breakout performance at Anaheim. Something like he was the player who's just W King in grand finals and still making it work while streaming, if you remember that too. Now to start off with a win in the semifinals, that's good to see and a good omen for him going forward. Nice pick from Okar back in this game. And we're starting to see this very difficult zone develop. One in the central island, a lot of congestion there. One at the side of Lazy Lake where there's the waterfall, and then the most of this is on Misty Meadows. But fourth zone means that those players down in Misty Meadows, when he was trying to go for Haps wall, but nobody was having any of it. They were just like, yeah, this guy wants Surge. And this is actually very scary for a lot of people, especially Animal. 3 sharks are in the 5th zone right here on that Lazy Lake edge that I mentioned. And since everybody will have to base up here, that might cause some trouble. And most importantly, though, it's going to eat any loot of anybody who gets a refresh in this 5th zone instantly. I mean, those guys are hungry. Blake onto Slacks, 2 East players battling, but Slacks has no opportunity to get away. I think possibly was trying to get some surge damage himself, but Blake will take advantage of that, just beam him from the side when he was not paying too much attention.
You can see the bridges being built now from the landmass. Players trying to cross over by any means here. And it's a stacker. And like you said, they're sitting on top of the sharks. You can hear the sound effects literally queuing off. The shark chipping away at any builds down below, trying to get to that loot. I am wondering if we're going to see a nice POV of one just dive through a good chunk of builds, because the way the cluster is lined up right here, it's not looking too hot. I think they could jump as high as 3 stories. So, you know, chomp off anything in the warpath. Here's a great shot if you're overhead to get a good look at how many players are still in the running right now. I see Falconer up there, Dijon, Felix, Ghoul, many of which are competitive veterans for the West.
Wondering if 40R Storm's still up. I can't quite see him. He was near Cloud for a little bit of time. I like this position from July. One of the few players who actually uses mobility to get on the front side, or the dead side of that 5th zone, the one that reveals itself where nobody can really go until 5th zone closes. And he's all the way there. Same with his Lucky. I like it. And the zone does favor them. So they'll have an opportunity to kind of bounce some shots off while they go for this. Nice grapple for Animal to chain it back to back like he's a pro skater. Ooh. There it is, July onto Flacco. Flacco made it all the way here, so a couple placement points for him. He made the game of shambles actually work out. Another one, too, from July with only a pistol. That thing's so powerful sometimes. It catches you by surprise.
Underrated, especially with the first shot accuracy, how fast you can chain your shots back to back. 100% accurate. July, though, is trying to make the best out of nothing. Make some lemonade with the lemons here, because he's only got 200 on the material count. It's going to be Wood here. Attack, getting put into work. He's looking to jump into someone's face right now and go for the 50-50. There is someone on the storm line there. It's time to get away and try and escape. The wide shot, though, is Cloud, who's up on height, controlling the scene, and the zone's going to be pushing straight through. And it looks like it's going right up to Lazy Lake, so it's going to continue to march on forwards, which means that everyone's going to have to build. This is where we're going to start seeing players hit that shambles positioning here. Animal's going to fall in the feed now, so Kata is going to find himself a little elim, and things are really cooking up now, Balla, as the placement points are being given out. July finds the grappler.
Yeah, that was actually Animal who went down to Kata. No, sorry, Nanolite all the way back there. So there's a lot of trades going on. Wrigley in this as well. 5 elims. He's down on low ground, but I think Nanolite has the shockwave launcher, or possibly was just bouncing through it. I can't quite see anything yet. It's his Lucky, his former teammate next to him. There's a nice RPG on a DJ.
Oh my gosh.
Grapple forward from July. He's making it work. 40R still up in this game too, but 22 players as well with him as we go into the 8th zone.
And this works out for him. He does manage to find some material in the process as well in the front of the zone here. He'll get first dibs on chipping and farming his way through the builds, but no, it's going to pull backwards now. So again, everyone's forced to reposition and rotate here, including July. Now Wrigley, though, popping off here in the low ground. He's already on 7 eliminations. He doesn't look like he wants to stop now. He's on the effect of the pepper. You can see how long that can last you for a second there. As we jump back to July's perspective. 4 elims, another impact elimination, a small refresher for him. You're seeing the strength of the grappler right now as it's bailing him out of every situation right here.
And there's the pressure up on the height. It's Cloud who's up there. 40R Storm is all the way down. Oh, the RPG, it connects. He's got it. He took height. He has it. And right now, with the RPGs he has left, he'll be able to fire down on the server and make it thin out instantly as we move into the final zone. Blake's still up, though. So is 40R Storm hacked as well, but these RPGs is going to cause complete chaos down on low ground.
And you're seeing it into full effect here. The rocket spam happening now, giving him all the advantage here. July's, though, is the one who's jumping down, trying to get into the thick of it. Few elims on the board here if he can find them, but no one's going to get stolen. 40R does manage to make it to endgame, Balla. The question has been answered. He's gathering up as many points as possible, but now it's all about the elims. As finally, we're looking at Blake versus July here.
1v1, July with the height. It's going to go over the builds, but he has none left, so he's got to use his grappler. Blake has the materials to stay up, and there it is. He gets over. Blake boxes him out, but he can't quite get up the hill. Still another chance. Yes, he makes it count, but no materials. Blake now has a little bit more to work with, and up on height, he still has 57 builds, so I think he'll be able to clean this up unless he misses the shot. Still not quite connecting with much. There's another tag, but long-range tack attack does not quite cut it. July gonna get a couple mats. It's only 5 bills, but maybe some time to pop a mini. Yes, it is. Blake does not pressure. Finally, a little bit of a pause, but here we go. Blake will have to drop down, or he's gonna wait for it. Yes, I think he knows based HP that he stayed in zone a couple times, especially with the glider. Here we go. Yes, Blake will drop and he will get the elim. 5 elims though for July, but Blake tops that with 6 and the victory royale. That was game 1.